Good morning, everyone. Another week has gone by, and it is time for the vault. So let's just start off with my Druid, you might notice if you've got a keen eye, I did actually transfer back to Illidan, where my Druid was originally from, and faction changed back to Horde. Z-Troll. My guild has a Horde guild and a Alliance guild, and I actually changed the days that I raid, and I'm raiding on the Horde time now, so I actually just moved my Druid back over. So let's start off there and see what we get. Honestly, I've run a few keys of my Druid, and I did some raiding. I did cleared the normal, did some heroic, and only ran a few keys though. I think I only ran like 2 or 3 keys on my Druid this week. It was kind of a light week. So we'll see. Let's see what the quest is this week. Oh, it's Heroic Vault. I mean, the Heroic reward for running 4 Mythic dungeons. That's nice. Let's pick this up as well. And let's see. So obviously I maxed out my trading post last week. That was a lot of fun. Got the mounts and everything. So that was a good time. I really liked the trading post. I really liked it. It's just like a little bit of extra content here and there. Anyway, let's pop this open. 402 shoulders that are upgradable. That's nice. Heroic chest. I've already got better. Eye of the Vengeful Hurricane. That's for the otter mount, which is not bad. And 389 legs I already have. So yeah, I'm going to take the shoulders because I can catalyst them and actually upgrade them. So that's pretty easy. Not a big deal, because yeah, the current the problem I have with all of my Druids here for the most part is I've got all the normal versions, so none of it is upgradable, which is obviously, you know, it was cool at the time, but it's also kept me from. I've got a bunch of Valor that I can't use because all of my tier pieces for the most part are locked in level, so that'll help a whole lot. Now, one character I've been playing a lot of this week is my BrewMaster, because they've had so many changes lately, and I just haven't had time to really put into playing my BrewMaster. I decided to kind of give it a shot, and I've had a lot of fun with it. In a lot of ways, it reminds me of what I would want my Druid to be, where you've got a lot of decent damage mitigation, smooth incoming damage, and still being able to put out, you know, pretty solid DPS numbers for a tank. It's a lot of fun to play. So I've been enjoying it. I really spent some time this week, and I've got them up to 387. I was able to do that inside of a week. So, you know, always a lot of fun. So let's see. Let me put in Windwalker mode. And I'm not normally a Volpera. I just run over one of those little transmogrify key pads that the engineers or whoever have a toy of. So, yeah. Just happened to be a Volpera for a few minutes. But let's see what we get out of Vault. I've got 3-piece tier, I believe. So let's see. Palms, that would actually 4-piece me. 415 mantle. No, I've got 411. Alright, 411 legs. That actually would be a huge upgrade, and I could catalyst them. That's a nice weapon. Man. And another. Yeah, I'm going to have to take the legs and catalyst them, because I think that gives me 4-piece. Let me make sure. Yep, that's exactly it. That's the play. So take the legs and catalyst them. And since I did the catalyst, I catalyst a helm. I got it a Mythic. So I'm going to have to go and do that before I can do it on my monk. But that puts me at 392 just from replacing a 1. That was like a 5 eye level jump because my legs were so low, because I'm still working on this character. All right, now let's go over to Worm Rest, where I have the other 2 characters I played this week. Wow, the realm list is loading real slow. I forgot to check the affixes this week as well. Let me go over to sub creation while this is loading and check that out. And you know what? Because the realm list is taking so long, I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So let's start off with my Death Knight. Always a fun character to play. I really enjoy playing my Death Knight. I didn't really spend a lot of time on it this week, though, because I was spending so much time on my monk. So I think I just ran the one Mythic just to get a vault item, and I didn't raid with him this week or do really much of anything else. So let's see what we grab here. And I think I make sure that I'm in the frost spec whenever I do go in. Wow, this is taking a minute. Awesome. Let's see. But yeah, I forgot to check what the keys were, because as soon as I said I'm going to pause and be right back, literally the realm list loaded right after that. So I'm in blood. Okay, it worked out anyway. 405. I mean, it's technically a small upgrade. It'll save me like 400 valor. So, oh, but I'm actually using haste mastery because I'm not using a tier slot in that spot. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the coins or the tokens in this respect, because I'll just be able to do a gem slot later. So I'll just save that. All right, and let's see. It is fortified, bursting, and explosive. Bursting and explosive. So explosive's not that big a deal. Bursting is annoying, and with fortified, that is not a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, it's mainly a healer. Man, this is actually going to be a rough week for healers, because healers primarily, not always, are the people taking care of explosives. And with bursting, adding a lot of damage, that's going to be a tough week. So obviously the play this week is to do smaller pools to keep your healer stress low and not stack a bunch of bursting and not have a bunch of explosives everywhere. So be kind to your healers this week. This is going to be kind of an annoying week for them. So let's pop it up, and this is my Warlock, who I just ran keys on for 15 gloves. I can catalyst or a trinket. Almost fractured heart. Let me sim this real quick, and let's see. I'm gonna go over. And bring this up, and then we're going to go to raid bots, and we're going to do Optimizer, I believe. Might be top, no, it's Top Gear. And we're going to sim Umber Skull's Fractured Heart, pretty much with everything. And we're going to do, I like doing Dungeon Slice. I know it's not exactly the best one. Patchwork is the best one, but let's just see. All right, since I've only got one item, it shouldn't take that long to process, because it's only going to compare basically, but I'm going to just pause and come back. All right, so simming it, yeah, it's a DPS loss in either scenario, so it is definitely not an upgrade. So in this case, hiding this again, bam, bam, and let's see. I could just take the gloves because it'll save me a few valor, because I can catalyst them, because my Warlock has got, I think, all 3 charges at this point. So I'll just take the gloves, and it'll save me like some valor. Even though the valor cap goes off in a week, it'll still make my life slightly easier. And it'll bump my level up probably to like 403. So yeah. All right. That, I believe, is it for this week, because I didn't run any keys or raids on my warrior this week, or my paladin or other characters as well. So I think the big thing play this week is to run all my alts that are above 60, which I have probably a dozen, through the through the time walking as well, to get the heroic loot, but also to run them through the event this week for Valentine's to try to get the love rocket, because the drop rate's been increased. Anyway, have a good week. See you guys probably this weekend, where I actually am going to try to make a couple bear videos with commentary, because I haven't really played my bear that much, and I really enjoy him. So yeah, I'll do that. All right, have a good one, guys.